Oh, hey babe, you want to learn more about makeup? Okay. Let's get straight into it. I'm not messing around. I already did my skincare routine before I started my makeup. That's a whole different category. Do you want a 3-part skincare routine video? I always go in with another under eye cream, even if I already put one on earlier, right before we do the concealer. This is the Tatcha, the brightening eye cream, which I actually have not tried yet. I'm just going to place this eye cream right where my concealer under my eyes will be. Feels good, Tatcha, and I like how there is no scent. Now, the purpose of hydrating your under eyes before you do your concealer is because, do you want to have creases? Do you want to have cracks? No, you don't. No, you don't. I need to rehydrate the face still. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's a ton of vitamins and is extremely hydrating, so I put this on my skin directly before we start the makeup. Like, I don't use this as skincare. I only use this before I do my makeup. We'll also always apply a lip balm or lip mask of some sort. This is the Kiss You Lip Mask by Tatcha. Now, before you do your makeup, I want you to think to yourself, what am I gonna do today and what do I want my makeup to be doing? Do I want it to last? Do I want it to look dewy? Do I want it to be completely matte? What do you want? What do you want? But I always go to a grippy base that will stay for the majority of the day. This is the One Size Secure the Glow Primer. I love her. Now, the purpose of a primer is to give yourself all of those things. You want your makeup to stay? You better wear a primer, or else there's gonna be nothing that's gripping your makeup to your face. In fact, it's gonna transfer to the next person you hug or your fingers when you touch your face. In my opinion, One Size has the best stay all day makeup products like setting spray and primers. I have my primer on. I'm now just gonna give it a quick dry. See, now we have that barrier where our skincare is all protected, locked in under that primer. Now we have a smooth canvas to start painting our face on top. Color corrector is just gonna balance your skin out to where it looks more even when it's not, just like this. This is the Huda Beauty Peach Color Corrector. I'm just gonna dab her on my areas that I have blemishes. There are different shades. There's more olive tones, there's pinky tones, there's yellowy tones. I go for the peachy one just based off my skin's tone. So just research based off your skin tone what color corrector you should use. Milk Hydro Grip Gel Tint. I'm in shade 9. This is technically not a foundation, it is a tint, but I love this. It gives me the most natural looking skin. I just like applying it straight on like this. I never just go straight in with a beauty sponge when it comes to foundation. I have to go in with a brush first. This is Milk's foundation brush, and I just go straight down and disperse it. But on those areas that I color corrected, like right here, I will tap over it. With foundation, I don't go directly under my eye with it because I am gonna go in with concealer in that area, and there's no reason to stack on more and more products. So I leave under my eyes completely open. Now it's time to go in with our beauty sponge. What I'm gonna do is run this under the water and completely squeeze it so it fills with water, then drain it. If you've never used a beauty sponge before and you're like, why are you wetting it? As you can see, it doubled in size, but it gives it that texture that you need to blend your makeup out with. Can't use a dry one. It is way too hard and way too dry. Some of you guys are like, whenever I wet my beauty sponge, it's just simply too wet. Like I can't squeeze all the water out. Grab a towel, put your beauty sponge in it and squeeze. It'll absorb all that water and give you the perfect texture of the beauty sponge you want. This is a real beauty blender and I love beauty blenders, beauty sponges. They're just so soft and they work the best for me. I'm gonna take the butt end of her and literally just stamp lightly over the foundation I just did. That's just gonna really set it in and ensure that there are no streaks left over from that brush we used. It's just gonna give it that satin looking finish. I always go in with 2 shades of concealer, a brighter one and a more skin neutral one. The purpose of concealer is to conceal or brighten. In this case, we are brightening our under eyes. This one's from Too Faced. I'm putting it on the inner part of my under eye. And I like a bright under eye, which is why I'm going extremely bright. You don't have to go this bright. This one's from Hourglass and it is more skin tone neutral. And I'm putting that on the side going up my face. I'm also placing a little bit on my forehead to add brightness to the center of my face and my chin. Now, because this is such a bright concealer, I'm taking some of that peach color corrector I had earlier. I'm just gonna dab a little bit in between those 2 shades just to neutralize and match my skin tone a little bit more. I could just blend out my concealer like I normally do, but I've been doing this for so long to where I'm trying to find any little thing that enhances my makeup. When I discovered this spray, this is from the brand D'Alba. This is their first serum spray that has white truffle in it. This can be used as a face mist, but I love spraying it on my beauty sponge before I blend out my concealer. Once it's sat for about 30 seconds, go in with the side of my beauty sponge, gently dab. Don't press it in with all your might because then you're just gonna take the concealer off your face and put it onto the sponge. This lets your makeup blend out so smooth, especially with this little spray. I love finding little things like this that just enhance your makeup because makeup can get repetitive, but if you keep integrating new products and trying new things out, you can get perfection. You can. That just turned really good concealers into perfect concealers. Same thing with the chin and forehead. You see how it's like splotchy after I just blended it out? That's when you flip it over to the booty end. I don't know why I keep saying that. And you blend around. And look, it just softened all that out. Everything is laid out. It is time to decorate or add the toppings, like I like to say. This is where we're going to contour and bronze. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Smooth Blur Contour Stick. And the reason it has shadow in the name is because the purpose of contouring is to create shadows, not warm up the skin. Patting this into the skin, pressing, not wiping. You see how that is giving the appearance that I have more of a structured face because of the shadowing? I'll even add a little bit right here. Now time to bronze. Going in with a cream bronzer, this is from Dominique Cosmetics. I'm going to go right over this area, but up the sides of the face, along with on the temples, because I want to warm up my forehead. I did not put the contour right here because I don't want any shadowing on my forehead, just warmth. I'm tapping and going in circular motions. Do you see how that just warmed up this side of the face to where this side is just cool? That is why I love bronzing. Sometimes even take my sponge and just dab all over my face just to kind of combine all of those products into one smooth base. If there's anything harsh like this line right here, I'll just dab right on top of that to get rid of that harshness. The last step of this part is gonna be blush. My favorite liquid blushes at the moment are Rare Beauty. This one is Enjoy, and I really love a peachy pink on my cheeks. I'm gonna take 2 dabs, but very high up to where it kind of meets in the middle where my eye is versus my contour. Taking my brush, and I'm just gonna dab that in a circular motion, going up the side of my face to the tail end of my brow. Circular motions going up the side of the face. Once that blush is on, you will kind of see a little issue with your concealer and your blush. All you're gonna wanna do is take your beauty sponge and just add a little bit of that concealer back. That is the cream part of how I do my base. Go to the last part to see how I set the face and do my lips.